everyone. I am Kathy from Kathy Creates, where I try to inspire you to create. Come on into my craft room. Welcome. If you're on Craft Around the Clock, welcome as well. We are going to get started here. I'm going to pull us up over here so I can hopefully see comments. Let's hope Facebook is playing nice today. You never know. If you're new to my page, make sure you're saying hello. We will be having Happy Mail drawings today, or entries for Happy Mail. We'll probably be drawing on Friday, so make sure you're commenting for a chance for Happy Mail. Mom will be on in a little bit, and we'll be pulling names for that. So when you get here, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hello, Miss Tracy. Hello, Miss Crystal. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kim. Okay, so I kind of changed up what I was going to be doing at the last minute. Oh, Mom is here already. All right, perfect. So what I decided to do, I had a whole other project planned, and then I, on my way home, went, you know what, I don't want to do that. So I came home and I designed a brand new kit. I designed this little pumpkin kit, okay? It's going to be a garland. That's why it has the holes at the top. I have 7 of these little sets, okay? So this one doesn't have any sticky back on it, but this insert piece does, okay? So we're going to go ahead and paint these up real quick. Hello, Miss Cynthia. And then we're going to make an adorable garland with this. We're going to paint these up. They're going to be really cute. And then we're going to put some fabric on some twine. We're going to distress them. We're going to do all the things, and they're going to be darling. Okay, so we are going to... I do think I want to turn my glue gun on though, because I might put twine around the top. Not quite sure. Still debating on how I want to decorate these. Okay, so there's 7 of these in a kit. So I am going to paint 3 of them one color, and then 2 another color, and 2 another color. So we're going to do the kind of what's become almost, I wouldn't say the norm necessarily, but very popular, where we're going to have kind of an orangey color, like a seafoamy color, and a cream, because I think that's going to be really pretty. And then we're going to use some buffalo plaid fabric to make our garland, and we're going to use some orange polka dot fabric. So I think it's going to be darling. So let's get these taped down. I'm not sure if this is actually the easiest way to do these, because they're kind of bigger, so it might be easier just to pick them up. We'll see. Good evening, Leona. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to start, I think we'll start with the cream, because we're probably going to need to do a few coats of that. Now I am going to do 3 of the cream, and then I'm going to do 2 of each of the other colors. So I'm using the Buttermilk Deco Art Americana. Hello, Miss Tracy. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. This shirt actually was a couple years old, and it came from Brooke Riley's Refab Boutique. So if you follow Brooke at all, that's where this shirt came from. All right, so I am just taking a sponge, and we are going to, it's easiest if you go towards the edge. That way you keep your edges kind of clean. And we are just going to paint this guy up. And like I said, the buttermilk is probably going to take a couple coats for sure. I'm not sure if the other ones will. I don't know if they will. They might be okay with just one. So that's why we're starting with this one. Okay, and we're going to go do our edges. I think it's going to be darling. We'll see. Hopefully it's cute. You never know, right? I was just thinking at work today where I had my patriotic garland. It looked so plain because I, of course, took that down a while ago. And it's like, I want another garland there. So I decided we're going to make one. And actually, I was at Walmart today and remembered that I had bought one very similar to this from Walmart a few years ago, but it's still in my storage unit. So instead of being not lazy and going down and getting it, I just decided to make one. Plus, I decided maybe you guys would like to make one too. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. I need to push these sleeves up so I don't get paint on them. All right, so now we're going to go to the green. Well, it's not really seafoam, I guess. This is Basil Green Full Cart Matte Finish. It's brand new. I need to open it. Yours is still hanging? Well, you know, I am notorious for having multiple holidays, Tracy. I think over, like, during the summer, before I finally took it all down, I think I had Christmas outside. I had a Christmas mat out in front of my house. I had a Let It Snow big giant sleigh in my front yard. Or sled. I guess it wasn't a sleigh. Oops, I didn't shake this. Then I had, yeah, Mom had all of her shots today. She had her COVID, flu. Did they give you the shingles one, Mom? Or not shingles, the RSV? She wasn't sure they were going to give her that one, too. But anyways, yeah, I had all that. I had the Christmas. I had the winter. I had Valentine's Day, spring, and a little bit of patriotic going on. So I finally took all that down. So right now, I only have a little bit of summer going on and mostly fall. So I'm not doing too bad. Yeah, I think one coat will actually do with this. That looks good. Well, maybe. We'll see when it dries. Might need more. Us crafters, you know, you craft kind of ahead of schedule. So, you know, you're still got the other holiday up and you're kind of ahead. So then, you know, you just put it out because it's cute. So, yeah, it's all those things. Yes, there's the kit. It's only $12 shipped to you. You get 7 of these little guys. I think I measured them, and I think they end up being like 3 by 2.5 or something. Something like that. Oops, there's a piece of twine or something. Okay, so those are done. We might need another coat. I don't know. We'll see how they dry. And then we're going to do, this is a new color, a burnt orange Americana Deco Art again. Yes, that does include shipping. I didn't do any of the shots. Oh, goodness. The only thing I'm allergic to is MSG. And it's a bad allergy. It's anaphylactic shock, so I try to stay away from it. I love this color. I think this is pretty. Not an orange fan, but I like this. I like these deeper, rustier color. I like that a lot. And then we're going to distress these. We're going to use some of our distressing oxide or ink, the Tim Holtz stuff. So we're gonna jazz these up a little bit. They're gonna be cute. So what's everybody's weather? Now our weather this weekend when we were at our big sale in Grand Rapids, Ohio for the Apple Butter Festival was freezing cold. Okay, it was windy. It was, I'm not sure it made 50. I mean, if it did, it was barely 50. It was freezing with the wind. Fortunately, the wind was at our back. And, you know, we had our walls up on our tent. So, you know, only the front was open. And so since it was at our back, we didn't have any of the wind. So we definitely lucked out that way. Oh, no, Tracy said it's storming again. I know, Tracy. Isn't this a gorgeous color? I'm not a big orange fan, but I like this. I like it in the fall a lot. But I still don't like that bright, bright pumpkin orange. Don't dig that. I thought about doing these with crackle, but then the more I thought about it, I'm like, it would be hard to get them strung. But you definitely could crackle these. That would be pretty. All right, I noticed I missed a spot right there. So we're just going to hit these again real quick just to make sure we got it all. That looks good. Actually, I think it was just that one. Okay. All right, so let's bring our cream ones back and do our cream. Now you could mix and match these, which I kind of thought about doing. I kind of thought about putting like the center of one of the other colors on. That might be kind of cool. Or even to just like lighten some of them. Like to mix a little bit of this cream in with the green and do the centers a little bit lighter. That might be really pretty. Oh yeah, you definitely could do scrapbook paper, napkins. You could do anything with this. You could string it with ribbon, with twine. You know, you could put these on a burlap banner, like I did the patriotic ones. You know, we could do that. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could do this. Oh, somebody's trying to come in. One of the puppies is trying to come see us. You could do a whole bunch of things with these. It's just a cute little kit. All right, so let's dry these. I'm debating I might mess with that a little. We'll see. Where's my heat tool? There it is. Oh, thank you. Of course I'm doing buffalo thread. These are the two fabrics I'm using. Notice one of them is buffalo thread. I have my fabric pulled. Let's see if we need to do a third coat. It would be kind of cute to do a buffalo plaid over in the centers of these. That would be adorable. Do I have any handy? I don't think I do. But that would be super cute. Oh, thank you, Leona. Okay. So we are going to just peel these off. These are good and painted. We're going to put them together, then we'll do our distressing. I think that will be the easiest. So, like I said, the centers of these, Cooper, quit barking, buddy. The centers of these do have the sticky back on them. Okay? All you're going to do to put them together is you're going to line it up with the center. Whoops. I'm getting this messed up. Okay. So there you go. We got one of them together. Super easy. This would be another great one that kids could do. Yes, I am painting pumpkins. This is a pumpkin garland that we're going to make. Oh, Cooper just got yelled at by Daddy. Okay. So as soon as I get this together, we're going to take my little sanding block and we're going to sand it back a little bit. And then we are going to take our... Cooper, why are you being so naughty? Cooper wants in bad. He's scratching at the door. Yes, Tracy, I think he does. He wants to get into things. That's what he wants to do. He has been so ornery lately. I can tell he's feeling better. Because remember, we were at the vet, 2 weeks ago with him? And I can tell he's feeling better because he has been an ornery little Dickens. He has been getting into things. And he'll just find things that he knows he's not supposed to have. And he'll bring them to you and he'll be chewing on them in front of you like, see what I have? Because when he gives them up, he gets a T-R-E-A-T. I don't want to say it because he will bark. So he's, oop, Miss Tracy just got an entry to Happy Mail. He's a funny little critter. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Sherry. I appreciate that. I just love these. I think these are so cute. Okay. Thank you, Miss Patty. I appreciate that. So we are going to do 2 Happy Mail drawings, most likely Friday. So make sure you're getting your comments in, and Mom's drawing names for me. And because I didn't do one last month, so I will be doing 2. And the 13th is on Friday. So instead of Friday the 13th being bad, we're going to make it good, and we're going to do a Happy Mail. Okay, so we have our pumpkins all made. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my little sanding block, and we're just going to rough up some of these edges a little bit. I don't want it looking quite so perfect. You know, I like everything to have that little bit of vintage to it. Okay. Okay, and then once I'm done, okay, you can kind of see. Once I'm done with this, then we're going to go back with the Tim Holtz Distressing Oxide. I love what that does. See how that just gives it that little bit of something, something. Except we're getting all of our stuff on our little pumpkins. I do think we're going to put some twine around the stems because I don't want the stems orange and green or cream. We could paint them brown, but I think it would be cuter with a little twine, so I'm not worried about those edges. Yes, and Friday the 13th, this Friday the 13th is National M&M Day. Just so you know. The more you know, right? So, I mean, can it be a bad day if there's chocolate involved? I don't think so. I mean, chocolate, Happy Mail, that's a pretty good day in my opinion. All right, I got the 3 white ones to do, or cream. Cooper is being very naughty. Can't really see this too much. This isn't making much difference, but we'll do it just for the, yeah, you can see a little. I'm sorry, my dog's being obnoxious. I did not make my shirt. This shirt came from Brooke Riley's Refab Boutique a couple of years ago. You know how much I love the buffalo plaid, so of course I had to get it when I saw it. Okay. And that is all the sanding we did. All right, so let's see how this is going to look. I think it's going to be cute. So let's, yep, that's what we're going to do. That's cute. Get my cord free. So I'm just going to put a little drop of hot glue back here on the back. That dog, he is being ornery. Little drop right there. He's being obnoxious tonight, guys. A little teeny drop right there. And let's see if that's got my little poker thing. Okay. Look how cute. Isn't that darling? Okay, so now let's go ahead and do this real quick. All right, so I'm just taking my little brush and we're going to wipe off a little bit of it. And we're going to go around our edges. I'm not sure how much this is going to show on this orange. I probably can do the whole thing and not blot it. Doesn't really show on the orange. Let's see if we really load it up. He wants to craft. No, he's just being obnoxious. There we go. Now it's showing. Yeah, we need to really load it up on these orange ones. So I'm just doing it on the outer edges of both the top and the bottom piece. I think this is going to be so cute. We're just making that orange a little darker, a little dingier, right on the edges where we already sanded it back, so it's picking it up. Now look at the difference between this guy and this guy. Can you see the difference? Subtle, but it's there, and I love it. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the rest of our twine. I just wanted to test that out and see if I liked it, but I do. So we're going to do our twine. Hello, Tina. All right, so there's another one with our little twine on it. I think that twine is darling on there. Then we'll go back and we'll do all of our distressing. Get that guy in there. Thank you, Miss Kim. I think it's going to be super cute when we get all the fabric on it. Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're doing great on time. Perfect. Thought 7 was about the perfect number for this. I didn't want it huge, but they're pretty small. So I thought if we did any less than that, it would look a little weird. So I think 7 is going to be a good number for this. Just cutting off my excess twine. And I think we're good on that one. Okay, we got 3 more to put the twine on. So all I'm doing to do the twine is I'm putting a little bit, just like a line of the hot glue on the back, and then wrapping it around the front. And in a couple of places on the front, sometimes you need a little dab of glue on the front. Trying not to get burned. And if y'all could say a prayer for one of my friends. One of my friends is going through a really hard time with some family issues. It's not my place to share it, but she could certainly use some prayer. Oh no, and your scissors cut you. But yeah, if you guys could say a few prayers for my girlfriend. She's going through a rough time. I know she would appreciate it. Thank you. On a happy note, we have my granddaughter's 6th birthday party this weekend. And she's having a swim party at the Y, so Grandma won't be swimming, but there will be a bunch of kids. Miss Kimberly, you got a Happy Mail entry. Thank you, Cynthia. All right, we got one more to put twine on. All right, so then we're going to just stress these up with some of that zinc, or the, not zinc oxide, some of the distressing ink. Okay. Yep, that's glued down. All right, perfect. Okay, so we have those. So let's set that aside for right now. And now let's go back in with our, let's do this other orange one since I've got this loaded up pretty good. I have not tried a glue pen, but that little glue gun works pretty good. I can get in some pretty tight spots with that. Do you have a glue pen, Kim? I haven't tried one of those. This is the Tim Holtz Distressing Ink in Vintage Photo. It's my favorite one. I use it all the time. I'm going to have to buy a big one of it because I use it so much. See, I like that. It just gives it that little bit of extra, kind of a little texturing. Let's see if we got enough on here to do this. Do it on the napkin. I think that is enough on that. Thank you, Tina. I think this is going to be super cute. I don't want a harsh line though, so I'm trying to kind of give it a little. Okay. You can see it better on that one. On the green, you can see it better. Hello, Anita. Oh, hello, Rosa. Welcome. So glad you're following. Appreciate that. If you're new to my page, welcome, welcome. Okay, so now we're moving on to the white ones. Now those I'm not going to do as much because it'll be very noticeable on these. I'm just going to kiss it. Not sure if you guys can see this, but it's just slight. You can see just a little bit. That's what I'm going for. I don't want it to be drastic. I think so too. I think this is going to look really cute all done. Anyone that knows me knows I love this vintagey feel. Now see there, I got it a little too much. So we're going to take my sanding block. This sanding block is a little finer grit, so it won't scratch my paint so much. We're going to just sand that back a little. I don't want the line, and I kind of have the line on that. That's better. Okay. We got one more to do. I just want that little shadow, really. I do too. I think the twine's super cute on it. Yeah, see, I got it too much there. I'm going to have to sand that back. There. Okay. So it's very subtle, but it's there. You may not be able to see it on there so much, but okay. So moving on. Let's get the paint out of the way so we don't make a mess. Okay, so we're done with all the painting. So now we're going to get our fabric out. We're going to get some strips going here. All right. So let's find a good edge. Here we go. So I'm going to cut about, I don't know, maybe an inch. And then we're just going to tear it. Okay, and we're going to pull off most of these ravelins. If there's a few left, that's fine. Don't mind at all. Just don't want ones that are as long as the whole fabric. Okay, now we're going to get another piece. So we're going to cut these into, I don't know, maybe 6-inch strips. And then we'll start putting this thing together. Okay. All right, that's probably enough of that. If we need more, we can always do some more. Let's go ahead and do the orange. Look how good these look with this. Isn't that good? I love that. All right. Do we have a good length here? Yes, we do. So we're doing the same with this, about an inch. Pulling off any of those really long ravelins. I don't mind some, but I don't want them super long. Now, you could go all out with this. You could put beads in between them, which we might do. We could do some natural beads. That would be pretty on this. We could put some natural beads in here. Ooh, there's a big old hunk of ravelin. Let me get my natural beads down. Got strings everywhere. Okay, so let's get stringing. So we're going to do a pretty long one. Okay, so I want it to be probably about 6 foot or so in total length. So we're going to go a little longer so I can have plenty to tie with. Okay, and on one end, I'm going to make a little loop. So I have something to hang it from. Okay, I just made a little loop on my end. We'll cut off this excess. we're going to do my trick. I know you guys use the bead feeders or the, whatever they're called, the bead threaders. To me, this is just as easy. So I just put a little dab of glue. Oh, thanks. That Hey Boo sign was the subscription group. I have a subscription group, and that was this month's subscription group. We just did it a couple weeks ago. Okay, we are good there. So let's start with maybe 3 beads. We'll do 3 beads and then okay, we got 10 minutes to get this all strung. I did not get enough glue on that. It's not firm. We need it firm. Oh no. Sorry. I know how that is. Don't you hate it when commercials have like doorbells? How annoying is that? Or cars honking? That gets both my dogs going. It's like, why? Why do you do that? All right. We're going to feed this all the way down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and string all of this. Then we will go back and put our twine on. So let me we'll put our fabric on. So let me lay these out to see how we want to put them. So if we're going to do that. Okay. I'm just laying them out kind of in a little bit of a pattern. All right. So now to do this, you're going to go in the front, and out through the back, or back through the back. That way you don't have your twine going across the front of your pumpkin. It'll go in the back. And now we've got ravelins getting into our twine. So I'm going to leave a little room because we're going to go back and put the fabric, but we're going to just start with this. Okay, so then we're going to do 3 beads. He has a doorbell for his notification. Oh no. Oh, Tracy, that's bad. I'd kill him. I'd be like, you got to change that. That ain't going to work for me. Okay, so we're going to leave a little room. See how cute that's going to be? Then we're going to string our next pumpkin. Okay, in through the front. And back through the back. I want to get all these pumpkins on because I'm running out of time here. We got 7 minutes. So if I don't get the fabric all on, that's fine, but I want to get all our pumpkins on. In through the front, back out the back. Yeah, I think the beads really add to it. I think that's cute with it. I thought about doing the buffalo plaid beads, but I think with the buffalo plaid fabric, I think that's enough. Can you believe it? I'm saying that's enough buffalo plaid? Because I know, you know I love that. Okay, we got those on. So now we need 3 more beads. Well, hello, Diane. You're at work. Ooh, be careful, girl. Get yourself an... Ooh, that bead's icky. It's like it's got a stain. We're not going to use that one. And then, of course, you know, you can spread these out as much as you need to cover the space that you want. You know, depending on how big of the area is that you're wanting it to span, you certainly could add, you know, more things to it. More beads, more fabric, more all the things. I'll hold it up here in a moment. We're getting close. We have 5 of our 7 pumpkins are on. Need some more beads. No, it's not backwards. They're just flipped. Yeah, see, they're all okay. They are all good. So we gotta go in this, back out the other side. Oh goodness, yes, that would be much. I should be working in my flower beds, but mine have been very neglected this year. My daughter-in-law, well, both my kids actually, for it was either Mother's Day or my birthday. Both are in May, so it's always hard for me to remember which was which. But they both got me, you know, like a basket of flowers for outside for my birthday. Since my birthday's May, it's, you know, perfect timing. So they both got me a set, or a, you know, basket of flowers. Thought I got another one in there. And the one is long gone dead, because my gardening style is survival of the fittest. I put you out, and if you can't make it on your own, then you just don't belong. I do not have a green thumb. I forget to water, or I overwater. There's no happy medium. Okay? Look how cute this is. Isn't this darling? Now, I'm not going to tie off my end yet because I want to see the length. But we're going to go start putting the fabric on. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut these at the same time, so I know my lengths are good. Let's cut that end off, though. We have the salvage end, which we don't want showing. So we are going to cut these about like that. Oh, we might need more strips. We're going to need more strips. Well, I can get it in there. There we go. That one's not going to be long enough. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop. And then I am going to just loop it around and tuck the ends back in. And tie it off that way. Okay, and I think we're going to do every other one, and we'll do it between, I want it between there, or do I, yeah, we need that. We might have enough, because I'm not going to do one on everyone, or both on everyone. We're going to do one in between. Yes, be sure to stick around. Crazy Mom Creations is after me on Craft Around the Clock. Make sure you are a member of Craft Around the Clock so you don't miss any of the live crafting that goes on all the time. There is live crafting from early morning till late in the evening. We have 2 minutes left, so let's see if we can get a couple more of these on. And I will show you guys what this looks like. I will post a picture of it hanging. When we get it all done, it's kind of hard to show a garland in a small space. Okay, so we need an orange right there. to cut my next set for sizing. Let's cut our selvage off again. Okay, it's about right there. Buffalo plaid. We have, oh, our time is up. Okay, so let me hold this up, what we've got done, and I can show you how cute that's going to be. Look how, now imagine that those are hanging right, because they're kind of wonky right now, but think how cute that's going to be hanging on the wall. Isn't that darling? All right, make sure you stick around. I will post a picture of this when it's all done. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bye-bye.